Hey guys, it's your girl Beautybyjazzelle, and yes, I am back with something new, something fresh, something a bit unexpected, and it is a full face using Primark. Yes, Primark, honey. Like, I was shook throughout this tutorial and I managed to create this. This is this is the look we created, hunty. Like, oh, it's so affordable. The products were really good. The products were really pigmented, but you know, if you want to see how I achieve this look, then make sure you stay tuned. And we're gonna get right into this tutorial. Bye guys. Okay guys, I am super excited to be doing this tutorial. One, not only because I love makeup, but two, girl, I'm about to change your life. Like, when I tell you do not sleep on Primark, I mean do not sleep on Primark. They are doing bits. So this tutorial, I'm going to be doing a full face, obviously as it says in the title, using Primark makeup. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, when I went in Primark, I was like, like, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of being a snob. Obviously, I know that's not right, but I was just like, no, I don't feel like it's gonna be as good as like my NARS foundation, or no, their shadows aren't gonna be as good as like my Morphe or my Huda Beauty. But girl, when I tell you, Primark, like, I have to keep on saying their name because right now they have just got hella respect from me. But yeah, let me get into this tutorial and show you what's really good. Some of these stuff I have tried, like I've tried the foundation, I've tried the lip glosses and like lipsticks, lip liners, that sort of stuff. I've tried their mascara, tried their blush, girl, their blush. I've tried their blush, I've tried their highlight. I haven't tried their shadows, well, anyway, like when we get into this tutorial, you'll see what I've tried and what I haven't tried, like first impressions, that sort of stuff. So, oh my god, like I'm actually gassed. I don't know why I'm getting so excited. Maybe it's because like I basically bought this whole like crate of stuff. Like look at all these, like, can I even show you guys? But yeah, I bought like all these lipsticks. I'm like really scared, I'm so clumsy, I don't want to drop it. But I bought all of this stuff from Primark. Don't sleep on Primark, please. So basically, I'm going to do my makeup how I would usually do my makeup. So I'm going to start with my brows, and then do like eyeshadow, blah blah blah. So everything I usually do, I'm going to do that using my new bits and bobs. So let's get into brows. So I'm just priming my brows using my Urban Decay De-Slick powder as I used in my eyebrow tutorial. If you haven't seen that tutorial, sis, I'm gonna pop that down below so you can get your eyebrows on fleek, honey. So y'all, I'm just priming the brows, I have already moisturized my face, so I'm literally just priming my brows at this moment in time. Boom. So I'm going to use their brow pencil. It's like a double-edged pencil like this. Obviously you've got your spoolie and then you've got your actual brow pencil on this side. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just taking my brow spoolie and brushing my hairs upwards. I look really tired at the moment because I haven't been sleeping as much. I've had like a lot going on. I've been like so busy. I've been ill, like battling with like the flu. Then I had food poisoning. Like, girl, it's just been, it's been kicking off for me. It's been kicking off, but don't worry, God is good. I put it in prayer and now, you know, I'm coming back to normal. I'm like, I'll be healing. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna fill in my brows using the brow pencil. I haven't used pencil to fill in my brows for a very long time. So we're gonna see how it's gonna come out today. Let's try it out and see how it goes. Oh, sorry, I don't think I mentioned. This is in the shade. Okay, so Primark don't want to have shades out here. Okay, honey, I don't even know what shade this is, but it's a dark brown. It's the dark brown brow pencil. They didn't put a shade name on it. Weird. Okay, yeah, dark brown. So my brows are done. I'm not excited about them. I'm not excited about my brows in the slightest. However, I mean, they can work. They can definitely work. Like these pencils, they get a yes from me. I've already primed my lids, and usually I would use my Laura Mercier translucent powder to set. However, obviously, we're gonna try out some Primark goodies. So I did pick up, I picked up like Primark's version, I think, of like the banana powder. So I got this. I wanted the loose one, but I don't know, I cannot find the loose powder anywhere. So yeah, let me just do this. This was, as you see, £4, okay? £4. I'm gonna use it to set my lids and see what happens. Oh, let me bring you in again. So I did buy some brushes from Primark. I bought this brush set. I loved it. Like I saw them and I loved them. Like, look how cute these are. Like, babes, these are so freaking cute. I love them. I'm going to use, they don't have any names. Like Primark, I'm sure they're in a factory somewhere working on that. But yeah, I'm just gonna use this brush. It's very similar to the Real Techniques setting powder setting brush. You know, the pink one that they've got from Real Techniques. It's very similar to that. So I'm gonna use that to just press this product on my lids. Okay, cool. Like, yeah, that looks very similar to what I usually do. Like, I'm impressed. For shadows, Primark don't really have a selection of eye brushes yet, but as I said, they're in a factory somewhere. I know it for a fact, making some brushes for us. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use my Morphe brushes with this look, but whenever they do come out with brushes, I will do a full review for you. So yeah, you can get your life with that. So I picked up this Gold Rush palette. It's like Gold Rush eyeshadow palette. That's what they named it. It's very similar to palettes which are out on the market already. So it looks like this. I was like, what? Damn, Primark. What? Like, if these come out how like I expect them to come out, like, girl. I'm just gonna use a blending brush. Okay, so I don't know what look I'm going to create, but this palette is super cute, so you can definitely come up with some good, nice, neutral, everyday looks. I'm going to take this shade and use that as my transition shade. Okay, this, I can't really notice it, let me not lie. But I don't want to put that on Primark yet because it could just literally be that it's just a bit too light for my skin tone. Okay, that's a waste of time trying to build that up, clearly. I'll do it on the other side just to make me feel better. Yeah, that shade's not doing anything for me. Let me try and resurrect this. I'm gonna take this shade. That's more like it. Yes, yes. Now I can actually see something. Yes. Ooh, these shadows are nice. This pigment though, wow, okay. Primark, you doing bits, honey. You doing bits, I see you. What? Okay, yeah. There you go on smooth. I haven't tapped off my brush and I haven't got any fallout. Yeah, there's no fallout. Okay, I'm getting kind of shook now. I'm getting kind of shook. Yeah, these shadows, I haven't even used the rest of the colors. Let me not get gassed and start recommending you to get this palette like now. But For the price, honey, you better get you one of these because it is blending out seamlessly. I haven't got any fallout. The pigment is really good. Really, really good. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. Okay, we have liftoff. Okay, so I'm definitely impressed with that shadow. This looks very similar to one of the shades that come in the Morphe 3502, Second Nature, and also the Morphe 350 palette. Wow. Well, I mean, to be fair, that the shade is very like neutral, so there's a lot of palettes you can get this shade, but babes, I just can't get over the fact that Primark are really trying to do up pigment. They are trying to do up pigment. Let's build up this crease, honey. I'm gonna take this dark brown shade to add some smoke to the outer edges of my eyelid. And let's see what this color's saying. Yeah, this shade's all right. It's definitely smoked it out, so I can't be mad at that. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I don't know why that just popped into my head, but that tune just popped into my hair, honey. Okay. Let me just blend that out a bit more using my other brush that I used the first time. So it's definitely not the best, but as we know, Primark is very, very, very affordable. So this, it's good. It's good. Okay, so because I'm doing the look how I usually would do my makeup, I'm gonna cut my crease and then I'll be back so we can apply one of the other shades or a few of the other shades onto the lid. Okay, so I've just cut my crease. I did that off camera just to save some time for the tutorial. I'm going back in with this dark shade and I'm just gonna use that to smoke out the edges of my shadow a bit more and just blend that concealer out. I did pick up this brush from Primark. It's double-sided. This side is extremely good for cutting your crease. Like, look at that. This is going to cut that crease. And then I've got this, which is very similar to my Morphe E10. Let me double check. This is the Morphe E10 brush, which I usually use, and this is the Primark one. This Primark one is definitely a full-on dupe for this one. This was like £1 and this was, I can't remember how much, but it was higher price, still affordable, but higher price. This is £1. Get this one. So I'm going to apply this shade on the inner section of my lid. That's actually pigmented, like I can't believe this is from Primark. I can't believe it. And then for the midsection, I'm going to apply this champagne-y color. And then I'm going back in with this brownie shade just to merge it together a little bit more. I'm very pleasantly surprised with this. Like, it's definitely come out like a look. It's pigmented. 110% pigmented, and yeah. Okay, so now I have done my shadow. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pop on my lashes. So I picked up these lashes in the style Paris. These were £5. They're imitation minks. So yeah, let's apply this and see how it comes out. Okay, so I've just popped on my Duo Lash Glue onto the lashes for them to dry. I did pick up a mascara from Primark. This mascara was £2. It's just a black mascara. Mascaras don't really mean much to me because I do wear lashes. I just like this one because, girl, it's in a tube. It's in a tube. So what I'm gonna do, it says that it's waterproof. So I'm gonna pop some of this on. This mascara is very dry, so it's not the best mascara. So this mascara, I mean, it's okay. It does like what mascara is supposed to do. It's very very, 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 very dry. So it definitely needs like a bit more water or something inside of it, but does the job. Okay, these lashes are cute. They're a bit on the straight side, but they're cute. So lashes are on. These lashes look good. I mean, they definitely look good. They're £5. They're imitation minks, which means that you'll get longer wear out of them because the band is sort of like a plastic. Yeah, they're okay. They're straight, as I said. Me personally, I like my lashes to have a bit more curl to give my eyes a bit more of a lift, but for £5, babes, seriously, what are we really complaining about right now? What are we complaining about? Now we're gonna move on to skin. I bought this Instagirl primer. Boom, it looks like this. It says it's selfie ready and it's a blurring primer. It says that it's translucent gel primer to blur out the appearance of pores and fine lines. I have been using this, and I mean, for me personally, I feel like primers can sometimes be a little bit gimmicky, but I mean, it's been okay. It's been okay. So I'm just gonna apply this on my pores. It does definitely make your skin feel smooth. It kind of feels like the Angel Veil primer by NYX, but this one's just a little bit more smoothing. I like it. So I did pick up this priming water. It was £2. It says that it preps skin for makeup application, hydrates and refreshes. It's silicone free, alcohol free and oil free. Okay, I'm gonna try it, but I feel as though that priming waters, they're just gimmicky, okay? But you know, we'll give it a try. It was £2, £2. Let's try it. I don't really like the smell of it. I don't really like the smell of it. I don't like this. It's too perfumed. It's definitely fragranced. And as I've explained before, fragrances for me break me out. I'm kind of pissed that I've used that now, but you know, I'm gonna use it for the sake of the purposes so y'all can get your life if you're not allergic to fragrances. It's very similar to the Smashbox priming water, but this one's £2 and the Smashbox one is, I can't remember how much, but it's more. So I've primed my skin and I picked up 2 foundations. One is a medium to full coverage matte finish, oil free. This one, and I also picked up one which is a complexion perfector, which is light to medium coverage dewy finish, more like a BB cream. So I picked up these 2 in the shade Toffee. Yeah, in the shade Toffee. What I'm going to do, I'm going to mix the 2 of them. I don't want to be completely matte, but I don't want to be super dewy, so I'm going to mix the 2 of them and see how they come out. And I'm going to apply it with one of the brushes that I said I got earlier on. This brush is everything for foundation. It's just a nice buff brush, similar to the Morphe M439, but yeah, does the job and it looks super cute. Okay, the foundation itself feels very, I want to say sticky. It feels kind of sticky and dewy. This brush though is definitely a must. It's everything. So yeah, this is the foundation side. This is obviously no foundation, and yeah, it's a really good match. Coverage wise, I would say yeah, it's good for coverage. I mean, for the price, it definitely could work as like an everyday foundation. I couldn't find a concealer shade to match, so I'm just gonna apply my usual NARS concealer and then I'll be right back to show you how I blend it out. Okay, so I've applied my concealer and I picked up this brush from Primark also. I just really loved it because of the packaging. It does feel really soft. I think it was a precision brush, so I'm going to use this to blend out my concealer. I haven't tried this before, so let's see how we get on. Okay, no, I don't really like it. I don't really like it for blending out my concealer. I feel like it just kind of like sucks up the product. But then saying that, I do feel as though this would be a good brush for setting your under eye concealer. This brush is not going to work for me. Let's put that one down. I picked up another brush on the other hand, which is like a flat buff brush. let's try this and see if it works better. Okay, yeah, this brush works better. Now we're going to cream contour, and for that I picked up the My Perfect Color moisturizing foundation stick in the shade Rich Espresso. It reminds me of like the Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation sticks. I'm just gonna apply this. Whoa. Okay, wow, okay. That was a bit much. Okay, this looks very pigmented. And I'm going to use this flat foundation brush. They said that it's good for applying liquid foundations, but I'm gonna use this to blend out my contour. Okay, it does blend out quite nice. It is nice and creamy, so you get the blend. Okay, this brush for blending out contour is definitely wasn't a good idea. Okay, this is yeah, look at this. Okay, that's just, it's not blending, sis. It's just not blending. I want a little bit of this down the side of my nose, just to contour my nose a bit. Okay, it's nice for contouring your nose, but as far as blending your contour out, no. So again, what I'm gonna have to do, okay, let me go in with my brush that I used to blend out my concealer. I was so tempted to use one of my other brushes, but we're gonna make this work. Okay, no, I went too, so either I applied too much, this is too warm, or these brushes are not blending it out, but I don't know what it is. Wow, that looks muddy. That's crazy. I'm just gonna go over with my foundation brush just to try and like salvage this, because it's looking kind of crazy at the moment. I'm just gonna go back with that first brush I used just to pat the concealer out before I set it. I'm just gonna wipe it off because I want to try this to set my under eyes. So I'm going back into the banana powder that I used to set the concealer on my lids. Take some on that brush. It does add a slight color to your under eye. I feel like it brightens it a bit. You know, it does set the under eye quite nice, to be fair. Okay. And as I had anticipated, this brush sets the under eye nice. I mean, this powder looks nice on camera, like whilst I'm setting it. However, I'm gonna have to give it a flash test, take a picture and really see what this powder is saying, because sometimes they look nice in natural lighting or like, you know, artificial lighting. If you're indoors, you take a picture and you're like, whoa, hello honey, that under eye flashback is doing a lot. No, I like it. I mean, I like this brush because it does allow me to really contour my nose, get like a nice little contour going on. Just do it on top of my lip. Like, I'm looking in the mirror and that highlight, that nose contour looks like it's popping. I don't know if it's just the lighting or what, but honey, it looks like it's really doing bits. It's okay. Okay, yeah, I'm getting a little bit of a powdery effect, but let me not be too hasty, because this could be something that's rectified when we use our setting spray, so I'm not going to jump the gun with that. Primark haven't come out with powders yet for the face. They've got like cream foundation powders, but I didn't want to add more coverage on top of the foundation. It's not Primark, but it is drugstore, and I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me powder in the shade 250. This was $5.99, so £6 for a face powder. Get your life, sis, get your life. I'm going to pop that on with another one. I'm going to call them the mermaid brushes, because they like, seriously, they look like a mermaid's tail. So I'm going to call them the mermaid collection. Primark, pay me for that one, because I've just given you your names for your next brush sets, okay? So I'm going to use my powder brush from that. Just going to pop some of that powder on. This brush definitely gets a yes from me. It feels really nice and soft, and it's applying that powder on nicely. Now what we need to do is bronze. Okay, yeah, we're gonna bronze. So I bought a palette. It is the Gold Rush, you know, Gold Rush highlighter palette. That's what they called it. I don't know why when it's got a blush and it's got a bronzer in there, but okay, neither here nor there. And this palette does name their products. I'm gonna bronze with Treasure. It looks a little bit orange, but I mean, let's try it and see how it goes. See how it goes. I haven't got another brush, so I'm going to use the powder brush. The brush that I just used to set my face, I'm gonna use that to act as a bronzer, or a bronzing brush I should say. And these, look at that. I just literally just pop my brush in like bloop bloop, and look how much pigment's on that brush already. I mean, it looks okay as a bronzer. It's not like my favorite, but does the job. Okay, I know that works. It works. It is still a little bit orange to what I usually use, but honey, this palette was what? £5. It does the job, okay? So for blush now, I mean, this palette, it has got a blush in this palette, but I want to try another one that I picked up from Primark. So I picked up 3 blushes. I picked up Infatuation, Desire, and Secrecy. I mean, Primark, they're actually something else, because these, like, the packaging is exactly the same as the MAC blushes. You open it, it looks exactly the same as a MAC blush, but this one was £1.50, and the MAC ones are something crazy. I think it's about like £15, £16, something like that. I'm not too sure. So, you know, if you want something cheaper, get your life. I'm going to use the shade Secrecy, which is like a nice peachy shade. It's very similar to MAC's Harmony blush. I didn't pick up a blush brush, and I feel like I've used this brush already way too much. So I'm gonna just use one of the brushes that I've already got. Ooh, oh, that blush is cute. I like this. It's like a nice everyday blush. Okay, Primark, I see you. I see you with the MAC blush dupe. Okay. No, honey, this blush is definitely 2 yeses from me. Now let's finish my under eye eyeshadow before we move on to highlight, because I'm really excited for that. I'm really excited for the highlight, but let's finish the eyes. So I'm gonna go back into the Gold Rush eyeshadow palette, and I'm just going to swoosh burnt orangey shade, and then also this shade, the brownish one that we used. I can't get over this palette. Like, the shadows are so pigmented. Like, this tutorial should actually be called Barbie on a budget, because honey, we are actually getting our lives on such a budget. It's unbelievable. Like, it's actually crazy. Tell me, what high-end things can you get for £4? I don't even think you could even get a lip liner for £4. Not even a sharpener for £4. It's crazy. Right, so we finished with our eyes. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna highlight. So I picked up quite a few highlights. Like me, I'm a highlight fanatic. I saw one, I was like, ooh. I saw another one, I was like, ooh. I was like, okay, I'll take 2 of those, 1 of those, and sis, give me 3 of those. So I don't know which one to use. Okay, so I mean, we're gonna mix them all, okay? Why not? Why not? Let's just go all out. So the first one, because we want a base, and then we're gonna build up. Right, so first one I'm going to apply is it's a double dimension highlighter powder in the shade Gold Dust. Honey, look at that price, £2.50. Yep, you heard it, £2.50. We are gonna apply some of that. You ready? Let's go. Is this what Primark are really doing? No, seriously, is this actually what they're doing nowadays? Okay, yeah, no, this highlight is popping, sis. It's actually popping. It kind of, I mean, I didn't ever get the I didn't ever get the Fenty Trophy Wife because I just thought, girl, that is too yellow for me. Like, I'm yellow as it is. Where am I going to be applying yellow highlight on top of that? That's crazy. But this one, this is a yellow highlight, but it's not as intense as the Trophy Wife. And wow, the actual pigment of it, like, honey, get your life. Seriously, I'm sure you can see the reflection in that highlight because Primark, £2.50. Wow. All right, let's crank it up a little bit. Why not? So the next highlight I'm gonna go in with is the Pure Glow highlight. This was a little bit more higher in price, £3, but again, honey, it was £3, sis. And this is in the shade Champagne. Just gonna use that same brush. I'm just going on top of that. Yeah, this highlights everything. It's yellow, but it's not too yellow like the Trophy Wife. It's kind of like an in-between of like Trophy Wife and Hustler Baby. So if we remade like an in-between, I feel like the Double Dimension is definitely something that it would be. I feel like I'm just giving these brands like all my ideas. I feel like I'm actually giving these brands. I've got like the Mermaid Brush collection. I gave that to Primark. Now I've just given an idea to my sis Riri, like, Right, okay, so we have done that. You know me, my signature is my inner tear duct highlight. So what we're gonna use for that, I'm gonna go back into my Double Dimension because this highlight needs to be used some more. Okay, that's my excuse. It just needs to be used some more. Primark have come through. I mean, we've had some minor setbacks, but overall, Primark have really just created a full face, which can definitely be accepted. Like, let's move on to lips. Let's move on to lips. Right, so I'm going to apply my lip liner in the shade Toffee. Looks like so. Okay guys, so sorry about that. My battery died. I didn't even clock whilst I was doing my lips. But yeah, I applied my Toffee lip liner. So a Toffee lip liner, and I also just popped on my, where is it? Incognito and like that matte lipsticks. And like, as you see, it just looks like this. Oh, I need to set my face. Sorry, I just had a mind block there. I need to set my face. Like, the inner me wants to apply more highlight, but I'm gonna fight it, and I'm just gonna leave it as this. Maybe just a little bit more. Okay, that's enough. That's enough, that's enough. Right, so for setting sprays, I didn't pick up a setting spray from Primark. I couldn't find any. Every branch that I went to, I couldn't find one. So I'm just gonna use my normal setting spray, which is my, you know, my baby girl, she's back. My Skin Beauty highlight and setting spray. I have got a discount code that I will pop over here, so you can get your life, get you some coins off, and yeah, order this bad boy. And yeah guys, this is the finished look. Like, honey, I don't even know why I've even got a smirk on my face. I think it's because Primark have really just done the damn thing. Like, this face was created using Primark bits. Like, this face. It's actually crazy. Like, it's actually crazy. So all in all, I would definitely give Primark a good solid, I would give them a like an 8 out of 10. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. I'll give them an 8 out of 10 because their products compared to the prices, I mean, you just can't beat it. You literally cannot beat it. The liquid lips, amazing. Highlights, amazing. Foundation's good. I'm happy with the foundation. Not the happiest, but I'm happy. The banana powder, I prefer translucent, but again, it does work. It looks like it works. Obviously, as I said, I'll do a flash test to really see what it's saying. Okay, let me do a little flash test. Ooh, okay, sis. Okay, you better work it, girl. You better work it, honey. Wow. Primark really finna show up and show out with this one. Yes. Yes. The bronzer, the blush. Oh, the blush gets a 10 out of 10 from me. Like, the blush is everything. Everything. The mermaid brushes. Sis, the mermaid brushes, you already know what I think about them. They're everything as well. Definitely get your life with those. The primer, as I said, primers for me, it is what it is. Do you know what I mean? It is what it is. It seems okay, but it's a primer. It's a primer. The priming water, yeah, it's all right if you want a bit of, you know, hydration on the skin. If not, then just drink a bottle of water. It does the same thing. But yeah, as I said, I really do love this. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you do get anything from Primark, definitely do comment, hit me up on my socials, Instagram, Twitter. Pop it underneath this video. Let me know what you've tried. Let me know what you'd recommend, so like you can help me and any other sisters watching this out with some new products that I may have missed. And yeah, please do like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you want to see next. I'll pop my socials here, so you can check that out. Hit me up, let me know what you're saying, let me know what you think and stuff. I look forward to seeing you all in my next tutorial. Bye guys.